Hello everybody, Avajarcator here, starting another Let's Play of a Minecraft mod. This one is called Nether Monster Hunter. It's by one of my favorite studios, Everbloom. They normally always put a good amount of detail in their maps and or add-ons, and normally I have yet to play one that I didn't have fun on. So in this one, you play a monster hunter. You basically kind of like a detective have to follow their trail, and then you get to fight them. So, how do we start? Starting the tutorial. This map, you act as a detective to track down the nether monsters. You follow their footprints. Hold your magnifying glass to reveal the footsteps. Oh, sweet. And we just follow them. Why am I crouched? Whoa. If you get lost, hold your compass. Follow the arrow to find your way back to the path. That's why I like them. They think of everything. When you see the circle icon, you can switch back to your microphone. Oh, man. Right on. The city is full of interesting landmarks. Approach certain buildings and you might trigger a memory, which will increase your health. So feel free to take a break from tracking and explore the city. You can always use the compass to return back to the path. Sweet. Restart? Nah, let's get ready. Let's get in this.
Molly was one of the best gals this world has ever sent down from above. She kept asking and begging if we could go back to Abertax. It was her favorite place in the world. I wanted her to flash me that killer smile of hers. That smile was enough to bring an army to its knees. The day after our wedding, I figured it was only fair I take her back there. But she never made it to the city. You see, usually when couples talk about a fiery honeymoon, it's never literal. They would never expect it all to go up in a thick, dark smoke. A smoke that swallows all their plans, hopes, and dreams. But you see, things have a way of working out sometimes. Sometimes they work out good, sometimes bad, and sometimes a little something in between. It's just a roll of the dice. And however those dice land is what you're stuck with, good or bad. This is the story of what happens when those dice fall right off the table.
You're Tommy, yeah? A couple of my boys dragged you out of that mess of a car out on the highway.
I could hardly see straight. My ears were still ringing from the crash, and I couldn't tell if it was minutes ago or years. Only one thing was on my mind, though. Where is Molly?
It's a wonder you made it out of there. We saw one of the Nether family tearing into your car. New here. You haven't got a clue what's going on, do you?
I already didn't like this guy. Something stunk. Like a fish left in the back of a fridge, or a boiled Easter egg that went unfound for a couple weeks. He was right, though. I felt lost as a sailor blown off course.
You're in Abertax. It's the only town on a highway coming out this way, so you probably know that much. We were the lead researchers on everything in the Nether. By the look on your face, you know that much as well. I suggest you don't go sitting at a poker table anytime soon.
I spit in front of him, but kept quiet. Ma always taught me to keep myself level-headed. If I hadn't felt like I got crushed by a 20-ton train, I would have taken him down a few notches.
Charming. Long story short, we had a breakthrough. We thought we could control the creatures on the other side. We got greedy. We tried to take control of the creatures, and they weren't too appreciative of the gesture. Can't say I blame them.
It sounded about right. Most of the suits sitting around ordering hard workers, taking all the profits. Same old story. But this time they tried bossing around someone who wouldn't take it lying down.
They've taken over Abertax. It's their city now. They're off hiding away, pulling the strings on how everything's run here. No one's allowed to leave, most are afraid to even step outside. I was one of the people who helped summon nether creatures into our realm. I tried to control them too.
Sorry, I'm not talking.
The demons hiding everywhere, but the biggest issue is the four. Four incredibly strong and exceptionally dangerous creatures who are running the place now.
Nothing he told me was surprising. You could read it all over him. He was holding himself up high and looking down on me and everyone around him. Looked just like the kind of guy to get himself into a mess and drag everyone down with him. I heard all over, but picked myself up and started to walk away, tired of listening.
My guy saw the suit in your car. What was left of it, at least. You're Tommy the P.I., right? The guy who busted the Abatax weapons smuggler? The guy who set up shop and scared most crooks out of whatever towns you visited?
I already knew from the way he was talking that he wanted me to fix this mess. I needed to find Molly. Then we could head back the way we came and never look back. His flattery wasn't going to do anything.
It's in your best interest to help me. To help the town. No one's getting out of here while the Big Four are in charge. Nothing gets in or out. Why do you think you got attacked?
That was his problem. These weren't my people. This wasn't my problem. They got themselves into this. My problem was getting out, but I already felt like a rat in a maze that was shrinking around me, closing in, cutting off all my exits.
The creature that attacked you, it got that pretty little gal you brought along with you. Sorry. She was already gone before my guys got there. You were out cold.
In those few words, my entire world shattered.
I like how they did that.
Molly was the nearest and dearest thing to me. She was my life, and I felt the color get sucked out of the world. His eyes gave it away. He was telling the truth. Molly was gone.
You can still bring it justice. You can save this town. I've had my guys going all over looking for these creatures with no luck at all. They can hardly tell a clue apart from my left shoe, let alone accomplish anything as far as tracking a Big Four down. You can, though. You're a professional, Tommy.
I wasn't thinking of anything at all, other than Molly. I could hardly believe she was gone. I felt cold, and more than anything else, I was angry. I wanted to make the Four pay. They took the best thing in my life away, so I take everything they had.
Tommy, you're shaking. If you're gonna find these guys, you gotta keep your composure. Now look, the first of the four you gotta find is the Demon Horse. This guy's chasing folks down and snatching them off the street. I was able to track down this horseshoe that belonged to it. Maybe that could help you track it down.
I hardly heard a word he said. I just knew that I was a step closer to finding one of the Big Four. The shoe was less than ideal. I would have preferred a specific area to search, rather than chase some horse demon all over town. But it was distinct enough that the prints were there. I just had to follow them. I left without a word. I thought I'd fall apart if I opened my mouth, like a dam breaking and spilling into the night.
Okay, head to the beacon to start following the trail. Tell me when I get closer. Yo, what's up? Dude, sound effects in this rock. This is what I'm talking about when you do a good voiceover with good sound. It makes these mods awesome. The voice acting is really good too. My thing is, what am I supposed to do when I find this guy if I can't
thought he was dodging taxes and sent me in to poke around. I got sloppy. Thought it was nothing but someone looking to keep a little extra cash in their pocket. Can't blame them. Some of the shipping boxes they had were marked and packed with vegetables. Thought they were just shipping crops out to other towns. Until I saw the cold steel hiding between carrots and apples. 3 of their goons came out and jumped me. Figured leaving was the best thing we could have done after that. It was only a matter of time before one of them came to make sure I stayed quiet about what I saw. I couldn't let Molly get caught up in that.
Okay, so that was 1 memory out of 8. Make sure we're not sneaking up on us. Back up. Get back. Come on, me.
Lost the trail. Where did I last see it?
I got it. I'm back. Oh, this is going to end horribly. I can foresee my butt getting kicked.
The demon horse. They're the first step to taking everyone down, and that's just what I intend on doing. For Molly.
I still don't know how I'm supposed to fight this guy. Okay. Shows me his pattern. Ow! But that hurt, didn't it, Mom?
If I want to get some damage on the demon, then I'll have to get on the thing's back.
Really? Oh, I can't jump. Maybe I don't jump. Maybe I literally. Oh. Okay. So now I can shoot him. Yeah, but how do I hurt him? Got no weapons, so. Okay, you gotta make him jump. Now I know. Knowing is half the battle. Okay, I totally missed that whole jump. Ooh. digestion, maybe some teeth. Getting faster with it. Oh, we just launch him in the air.
Well, nothing I couldn't handle. It felt good to take a little back for what I lost. I can't back out of this now. The ball's in motion. I just gotta keep it rolling. Better get back to Mortifera.
That was actually hilarious. I love how you damage him by basically throwing him in the air. I was wondering how I was gonna fight him, because all it gave me was a knife.
I see it in your eyes. You took care of one, didn't you?
I felt a snarl come up, but I kept it in check, mostly. Only one of us was gonna come out of that lair, and it sure wasn't gonna be some fiery monster. Nothing would have stopped me from avenging my wife.
That's one less obstacle in the way and one step closer to that vengeance you're looking for. You still want it, don't you? Good. That'll help you keep pushing forward to your goal. The next is two. A giant lizard that crept out of the portal. It would spy on people and blackmail them. For a sum, their secrets would be safe. Well, that's what they were told, at least. Doesn't matter now. What matters is that it's cutting off shipments to Abitax, then selling the food, tools, medicine, and other supplies to the citizens at 500% of their usual price. People are starving and sick because of it. Back when we had the demons under control before the Big Four got together to fight back, this lizard was actually pretty good at cooking the books, too. Pretty valuable skill as far as demons go. Kept on them on a pretty tight leash, but we let our guard down. Sometimes you forget that they ain't helping you out of the kindness of their hearts.
A creature coming through the portal or not doesn't justify forcing it to do your bidding. Who knows if they would have been as aggressive if Mortifera and the rest of his group hadn't tried to control the creatures. Might have been peaceful. Regardless, it had forfeited any right to mercy the second it was wrapped up in the attack on Molly. And I told him to give me the info on 2 before I lost my temper.
You gotta get back into it, I see. The lizard's feet are sticky, letting it grip to any surface. Well, get to it, Tommy.
Unlike 1 whose hooves left trackable prints in the ground because of the metal shoes, 2 didn't have that. 2's feet were sticky, though, a result of a weird, gooey slime. On the ground, it got hard to see because of people coming and going, covering the tracks. But on the walls and ceilings, that was a different story.
Interesting. Well, let's do some exploration. Nah, let's keep going. I want to see how... I want to catch the lizard. Okay, so now we have a flashlight. Interesting. Are guns just really hard to add? Because I feel like it's kind of like a noir type thing. You think he would have a gun?
Lost the trail. Where did I last see it?
Here. But I don't see... Oh, there it is. This trail's a little bit harder. There we go. Because it's not just on the ground, it's also on the walls. And things going all over the place. There you are. So far, liking this, liking this. Still can't get over how you killed the horse. You jump on his back and make it jump all the way up in the air. Oh, that's hilarious. You know what? I think that's a better way than how a lot of boss battles are in these type of things. Sometimes they just do the, okay, run up and hit it with the sword. Well, you know what? That can get boring because you're kind of doing the same
This
thing.
is one of the most green and vibrant places in all of Abertax. Molly would always bring me out here just to take it all in. Never really my kind of thing. Seeing her get excited about it made it more than worth it. Molly may be gone, but that hasn't stopped this place from being as full of life as ever.
So it looks like many of the trails that you're going to follow are going to take you to many of the landmarks anyway. There you go. Go this way. I'm thinking I might do a review of this, even though I'm doing... Normally, if I do a Let's Play, I won't do a review. I think I might do a review as well. I just really want to break this game. This is awesome. This is another one. This is why I like Everbloom. They get theirs pretty much close to a separate finished game. I mean, by the end of it, it doesn't even feel like you're in Minecraft that much anymore. I take it that they're going to get progressively harder, as per usual. Which makes me curious to how it's going to be to take down this lizard. Alright. So
I'm not seeing any more tracks this way.
I've got to hand it to you. The voice acting is awesome. Man, I just wish more of these studios that make these would do it. It just makes the experience so much more enjoyable when they take the time to do the voice acting. And it doesn't have to be. Now this right here.
I'm absolutely covered in this slime. So are the walls around here. I'm getting close. 2 should be just inside.
It doesn't even take. It doesn't have to. Now this is really outstanding quality when it comes to the voice acting. Voice, sound, right on, beautiful. But it doesn't even have to be to this level. It could be decent and it'll still totally make the mod. Let's do some fighting. Sweet. Hopefully this fight doesn't take too long. You know what? Excuse me. I don't want this video to be too long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end it right here. When we come back next episode, we're going to go ahead and fight the lizard guy. Number 2. This is a lot better even than I knew that it would be decent, because I really have a lot of faith in Everloom. Is like, again, it's one of the studios I always keep my eye on. But this is really good. Like I said, I love it when they go ahead and do the voice acting. That's just, it just makes it feel more like a complete game that they've made, you know? Definitely worth it. If you haven't picked this up already, I would definitely highly recommend it. I do plan on doing a review on this as well, so stay tuned for that if you like that. That way, if you don't feel like watching all of these, you can just watch the review, which will just simply go through the, break this mod down. So thanks again for joining me. If you stayed until the end, you're awesome, because you really helped the channel out by staying to the end. The more this channel grows, the more content I can give to you guys. If you have any mods for Minecraft or any other games you want us to play on the channel, why don't you give us a suggestion in the comment section. But if you liked the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If we can get this channel growing to something really big, we can really turn it into something nice. But until next time, I'm Average Arcader. Have a nice day.